All right, let's talk about something every renter dreads. You know that pit in your stomach when you're moving out? You've cleaned for hours, patched every nail hole, but that one big question is still hanging in the air. Am I actually going to get my security deposit back? It can feel like a total roll of the dice. But what if I told you there's a strategy that can take the guesswork out of it?
And that right there, that's the whole problem, isn't it? This quote from a tenant attorney who's been in the trenches for 25 years says it all. It almost always boils down to he said, she said. Your landlord claims one thing, you claim another, and without real proof, it's basically a coin toss. And that's a gamble you really don't want to take with your money.
But what if you could change the entire game? What if there was a simple move you could make that elevates your argument from just your personal story into something a judge sees as rock-solid, credible evidence? Well, there is, and it's probably a lot easier than you think. We call it the independent witness strategy. And trust me, this isn't just some theory. It's a proven tactic that gets results. Let's actually look at a real-world case to see exactly how powerful this can be. So, picture this. A tenant in Orange County moves out. They've done everything right, cleaned the place from top to bottom. But the landlord tries to keep their deposit over, wait for it, dirty grout. I mean, come on. It's one of those classic, super nitpicky claims that feels impossible to argue against. And we're not talking about a few bucks here. The entire security deposit at stake was $1,800. That's a huge financial hit for anybody. But here's where it gets good. The case goes to court, and the judge sides completely with the tenant, ordered the landlord to return the full $1,800, not a penny less, a total victory.
So you have to wonder, right? What was the secret weapon? In a situation that's normally a stalemate, what was the one thing that turned the tables so completely?
Okay, let's break down the magic behind this strategy. It's not just about having an extra person in the room. It's about building 3 solid pillars of credibility that make your case practically bulletproof. Look, we all know we're supposed to take a ton of photos and videos when we move out. That's just Tenant 101. But think of the independent witness as a massive upgrade to that evidence. They take what is essentially just your story and turn it into a verified fact. And believe me, in a courtroom, that difference is everything. So, the first pillar is verification. Your witness is there to officially confirm that, yes, the pictures and videos you took are a true and accurate snapshot of how you left the place. They can also back you up on what counts as normal wear and tear. You know those minor scuff marks that come from just living in a place? Pillar number 2, proof of communication. This one is huge. Let's say your landlord does a walkthrough with you and says, yep, everything looks great, only to send you a giant bill for damages a week later. Your witness can testify to what was actually said. Or, even better, if your landlord straight up refuses to do a final walkthrough, your witness can confirm that too, which really doesn't look good on the landlord's part.
And this leads us to the third, and honestly the most crucial pillar, legal credibility. Put yourself in a judge's shoes for a second. You've got 2 people in front of you, the tenant, who wants their money back, and the landlord, who wants to keep it. Both are biased. But then you have a third person, a neutral witness with absolutely no financial skin in the game. Whose testimony do you think is going to carry more weight? It's a game changer.
Okay, so you get the why. You see how powerful this is? Now, let's get into the how. Here is your step-by-step playbook for putting this strategy into action for yourself. First things first, who you choose is absolutely critical. A trusted friend, a neighbor who didn't live with you, even a colleague. Those are great options. What you have to avoid is anyone who could be seen as biased. So that means no roommates, no spouse, no immediate family. You want someone who a judge will see as truly neutral. The more objective they are, the stronger your case becomes.
So what does your witness actually have to do? It's so simple, it's almost beautiful. Just 3 things. 1, they need to be there for the final walkthrough after the place is totally empty and clean. 2, they sign and date your move-out condition checklist. And 3, they sign a simple statement confirming they were there and saw you take all those photos and videos on that specific day. That's it. You now have a clean, powerful paper trail.
So let's just end with this. When you boil it all down, what are we really talking about here? Asking a friend for maybe an hour of their time, and in exchange for that tiny favor, you're building an ironclad defense that could save you hundreds, maybe even thousands of dollars. Not to mention a world of stress. I mean, when you put it like that, the answer seems pretty obvious, doesn't it?